And it's me again. Last time we were about to have some fun in Modoc. For this, I'm gonna talk to my guys here and tell them to wait for me till I come back. So I'm gonna trade with them. Give them some ammo. Wait till I come back. Let's go in here. Oh wait, what's that? It's an outhouse. And we can use it. And it opens up. Look at this. There is an overwhelming smell of methane gas down here. One tiny spark would blow this whole sky high. Well, rocks. An explosive charge should easily clear this passage. So, let's do it. I'm gonna quick save first. And I'm gonna use the dynamite to clear the passage. So, drop it and run. We can't stay down here because the place is filled with methane. Ouch! I was hit for 36 hit points. You made it out of the hole just in time for the explosion to go off behind you, sending you flying through the air. Well, you know the saying about excrements and fans. It looks like it happened. Oh well, let's get up and talk to these guys. Let's go. You too. No laughing at your leader, covered in shite. Reload and go down the hole. And look at that, the passage is clear now. Let's explore. You have 500 XP for clearing the debris. And we find ourselves a mole rat. Let's just kill it. Take that. Take that again. Take that. Let's see what it has been guarding. Oh, what do you know? Cornelius gold watch. Okay, we'll take that. It appears there's nothing else. So all that trouble, nearly dying to an explosion, just to get the gold watch. Okay. I can't remember what this guy's name is, but let's return the watch to him. You mentioned something about a watch earlier. Okay, I just found your stupid watch. Is this the watch you were looking for? Let me see that. Yes, this is it. You said a rat living down this sewage hole stole it, and you climbed down there and retrieved it? Ew! I'm going to give this to Cornelius right now. Now we can be friends again, thank you. And it appears our shit digging troubles weren't all in vain, because we got a whopping 1500 XP out of that. And we need only 165 to level up to level 7. So let's see what we can find here. Who are you? Rose. Well, welcome to Rose's bed and breakfast. My, aren't you the strapping young man? What can Rose help you with today? You must hear things working here. Mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm quite busy serving customers. Then you're of no use. What's this? Lost and found box. Okay, we can't loot that box. How about you? 15 caps. That's not even funny. It's not even worth getting caught over. What's in here? Nothing. Or maybe something. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go see what we can find out about that farm. Northeast, I think. Ghost farm. Ooh, look at that, spooky. Bodies everywhere. Cows. Bodies, crops, more cows. Sorry, they're not cows, they're Brahmin. They're two-headed, not one-headed. I suppose they're mutated cows. And what's this? A rope, a sledgehammer, and something else. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing here. What gives? What happened? Oh, we fell through a trap. Who are you? I've been instructed to take you all surfacers to Vigor. Let's call him Vigor. You will not be harmed. Please come with us. You know what? You probably outgun us anyway, so I'm gonna play along for now. Vigor will ask all your questions. Please come with us. Okay, I'll go peacefully. A visitor, how convenient. I've been contemplating on a way to make contact with the surfacers. But now I don't have to worry about that. Thanks to your timely arrival. Welcome to the home of the slags. What do you want with me? A simple request. We need to make contact with the town to the southwest. I believe it's called Modoc. Would you do us a favor? Would you do us this favor? I don't know anything about you. Why should I help you? So, I have many questions to ask you before I can possibly take this mission. Fair enough. I wouldn't expect anyone to blindly accept tasks from strangers without first learning a little bit about them. First. What? That is completely unnecessary there. Ask your questions and I will answer them as best I can. First of all, why don't you just send one on your own? Since the sealing, we as a people have changed. Few can bear to be on the surface because they are not used to having a black sea of nothingness above them. The sensation of falling upward is so great for them that they lie frozen, clutching the ground. But that is not the main reason. All of us cannot stand the bright light of that which you call the sun. Living on the ground for long enough has made our eyes too sensitive to light. We cannot travel far from the safety of our homes beneath the ground. Okay, can I ask you more questions? What's the purpose of your message? With the completion of the new irrigation system, our food supply far exceeds our needs. We wish to establish trade with the surfacers from Modoc and exchange surplus foods for much needed medicines. How about some more questions? Tell me about your people. Once, long ago, we were once like the surfacers. Again, once and once, what the hell? Who wrote these dialects? We too dwelled above ground, until the world above caught fire. Our ancestors, who were a part of a secret militia, sealed themselves and their families down here for protection. For generations down here we've remained, safely hidden within the womb of Mother Earth. Can I ask you more questions? Why did you come back to the surface? Our population steadily increased since the sealing. It soon became apparent that we could no longer survive down here without further supplies. So the seal was broken, and we once again looked to the surface for survival. Can I ask you more question? Why the big ghost charade on the surface? Years ago, someone tried to take over our farm, harvesting crops and stealing animals they had no right to. We're not a violent people by nature, but something had to be done. Our survival at the time depended on those crops. That's when we came up with the ghost idea. Smearing ourselves with glowing fungus, we were able to scare away this person and any other nosy neighbors. Unfortunately, these have been a little too effective. Lately, we've been seeking to make contact with the surfacers, but no one comes to this farm anymore for the fear of the ghosts. Luckily, you dropped by, literally. Okay, I've had enough of questions. Tell you what. You haven't tried to hurt me yet, so I'll help you. I knew you would understand. Here's a message relaying your request. Please take it to Modak and give it to the person in charge. Return here when your task is complete. I will tell the protectors to expect your return. We thank you for doing us this service. And you may leave through the trapdoor located at the rear of this building, which is over here. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. You're not violent people, so... Ouch. Too much weight. Vic, get over here. Trade. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you all the heavy stuff. Like... bunch of ammo. A sledgehammer. Okay, unloaded, and this hunting rifle. Let's trade. That's it for now. Okay, let's save and loot. This a television dinner. You're not sure, but it's definitely not edible. You're not quite sure of it, if it ever was. Okay. Small dusty box of some sort. I can't remember what it does really. And I don't really care. How about I just pickpocket every single one of you? What do you think about that? No? How about you? No. You're holding a gun. How about you? There we go. Some 223 FMJs. Save and find out what he has. And no, sorry, I didn't mean that. Actually, I did. I just failed miserably. I want this. I want this. I want all of it. Okay. What about you? You have a beer. I could use that. .44 magnums. Good loot. A Molotov and a grenade. Ouch. You know what, give me the grenade first. Can we have the Molotov? You missed. No, you can't have any of it. Will you stop it? Okay, I'm gonna pause and gonna loot everyone here. See you in a bit. So here we are, everyone in this cavern, and just said goodbye to their possessions. Oh, most of them anyway. Some had some useless crap, which I don't need or want. Oh, I got a good few packs of ammo. Got a decent amount of ammo out of it. I got some Dean's Electronics, which is, I believe, a skill book for repair. Can't remember, either repair or science. I think it was repair. A buttload of ammo. Some crazy ass lizard on the sticks. More ammo for Vic. What else? A Molotov, grenade, guns and bullets for healing powders. Elvis picture. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that was it. Fruits. Useless fruits we can sell. So there you go, take that. Got more ammo for a hunting rifle. More of this type of ammo as well. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do this before I level anything. I'm gonna read the skill books. Because the lower your skill, the more bonuses you receive from a skill book, up to a certain point. So I'm gonna level as well, because we actually leveled, well, pickpocketing every single one of them NPCs here. Because stealing gives you XP. Okay, our lockpick, small guns. Let's invest some in small guns. And let's put summon doctor and... Okay, first area is leveled due to this skill book. Repair leveled as well. Doctor. Actually, no, I don't need the doctor. I'd rather invest in this. Done. Okay, so let's explore this place. That is where we came from. That's where, what's his name, Vigor is. That's a pack of domesticated mole rats. And that's something else down there. Look at that. A huge reservoir full of water. And some kind of pump. Water tank. And a bunch of kids running around. Don't tase me, bro. Ryu! Hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Would you like some candy, little kid? Stranger, stranger. Okay, I scared him. Bad move. Quick load. And I forgot to save. Oh well. What did we do here? 1, 8, and 10. You. Trade. Take this stuff. take the rest. Okay, quick save. Let's try to talk to that kid again. There you go. What's your name? What's your name, little boy? My name is Johnny. What's yours? My name is bytemeah. Very nice to meet you, bytemeah. Your mother and father have sent me to find you. So we found Johnny. That's well. I want to go home, but Vigor says his people can't travel far above ground and wouldn't take me. Not that I doubt you, but what's my father's name? Well, your father's name is... there he is. Balthus. That's right. Yippee! I'm going home. Ask Vigor if it's all right for you to take me home. He's been so nice to me. I don't want to leave until he says it's all right. Please hurry. I'm homesick. Well, it appears that these guys really are nice. They're very, very good guys. They've been looking after some stranded kid without actually hurting him. Let's talk to this guy. See if he can allow us to take Johnny back home. But he doesn't want to talk to him until we take the message back to Marek, so... You, give me your ammo. Now move. What's in the crate? Nothing. Figures. So now we have a shortcut. Let's quick save just in case we encounter some death claws or something far worse. Highwayman. I don't like these guys. Which of them have guns? That guy there. Don't you dare hit Vic. $28 hit. Looks like I'm gonna have to load. No, they have a lot more XP, hit points than we do, so load and try again. Down well, down the John, that's the underground areas, bed and breakfast, and Main Street. There we go. And he's in charge of this here trading post. Joe is. So you're back. What did you find out about the farm? Well, I have a message for you from the leader of the Slags. Slags? Who are they? What's this? This is incredible. They've been living underground all this time. They say... and they'd be willing to trade food for medical supplies and other stuff. I don't know if they can be trusted. After all, they killed Carl and all those other people. What do you think? Well, I actually found Carl in den. That's the guy with the sob story, farmer looking for $1,000 to get him by for a year or so. So I found him in den. I guess we were a little hard on him. I can imagine what he went through at the ghost farm, with nobody believing him at all. You see, he's a drunkard now at the den. If you can give him the message that we believe him and that he should come home, I would be most appreciative. That's it for now. So we're gonna attack the slags in 31 days unless you can convince me otherwise. So back. I hit the wrong option. So from the time you deliver the message, you have 31 days to settle the agreement between Ghost Farm, the slags, and Modoc. If you run out of time, the Modoc people will attack slags, and you basically lose a lot of stuff, like experience points and everything else, and your relationship deteriorates within Modoc. Now, the reason why I actually talked to Carl when I was in den is because I would have to convince Joe not to attack slags if I want this quest done, if I want all of the possible experience for this. And you've seen it yourself, it's quite a ways back to den to find Carl. So the option you've seen there, I already met Carl in den option, doesn't appear if you don't talk to Carl when you're back in den. So you have to go all the way back to den and try to find him. But on my first playthrough I failed miserably because I simply didn't know what to do, because I have no idea who Carl was, where he went, or was he even alive. So that went horribly wrong. But now we can't. It's a quick save. Now we can go back to the slags, to Vigor, and tell him that Joe is considering his offer. And Joe actually asked us to find out if these were real people, but they are not. These bodies appear to be fake, nothing but dummies covered in Brahmin innards. So we're gonna go back to Joe and tell him that slags are harmless. Carl is unharmed and the bodies are fake. Talk to him. Those bodies are fake, just dummies covered in Brahmin guts. They were to scare you away from the crops. Fake, that's impossible. I saw them with my own eyes. Blood and gore, everywhere. But I guess that's possible. We didn't, well, you ran like a coward, didn't you? We all kind of turned tail and ran when we saw the bodies. No one actually had the guts to examine them closely. Will you talk to the leader of the slags now? Yes, I believe the slags and the people of Modoc will be able to come to some kind of mutually beneficial agreement. Thank you for saving the people of Modak. We get 3,500 experience points and information on GECK. There's this little thing about my reward. You said you'd tell me where the holy GECK was. Well, you see, I don't really know anything about this holy GECK thing you're looking for. You have to understand, we were desperate. However, I do know of a place called Gecko. It's a ways east of here somewhere. If I were a betting man, I would wager your GECK gizmo is located there. I wish I had. I guess it's a typo. I wish I had more I could give you, but we're still a poor community with not much in ways of supplies. The best I can do is offer you goods at basically my cost. But I'll be honored to help you stocked if you for your journeys when I have the goods, and I'm sure any of other residents would be equally grateful if you ask them. Thank you. You saved us all. Goodbye. You lying bastard. And on this note, we're gonna end this episode.